Common fat boy is a very he's pretty fat, you know, like look at this fat boy. Yeah. Anyway, he is a pretty magnificent creature, just like the house bear. But here, let me go into his anatomy. Let me bring him to a place where he knows he can get the fullest of his bio in the great outdoors. In the great outdoors. Oh! Now the fat is a very special animal, you see. I'm going to go through his anatomy right now. Hey, Scruffy, fat. Okay. Now you see those ears over there? Well, we call them the radars, you see. The radars are very, very important to the fat boy because he can hear any food drop from 50 miles away. The only thing that contains him is this fence right here. If he were to not have this fence, it is quite possible we would find him in Kentucky with fried chicken, you know? Like at a Kentucky Fried Chicken festival. I can't say that hasn't happened before. But next we go to the flag. The flag on the back end of the Scruffy. Now the flag is to alert the enemy that he is about to charge. He is about to give them hell, if so to speak. And it also, he thinks it looks cool, but in fact it just looks like a white flag, which, I mean, we all know what that means. He could be French. He could be French. He kind of looks like a walking baguette. I don't know. But, let's see here. By the way, that was a joke. Anybody that took offense to that. Let's see here. Fat boy, come here. Scruffy, come here. Okay, well, you can probably see the sniffer from here. The sniffer is very important to the Scruff Boy anatomy because it allows him to sniff out his prey from about the other side of the yard. Usually this prey consists of the evil potato chips, the cheddar cheese variety, kind of like, you know, your goldfish. That kind of variety he picks up on even more so than the normal Triscuits or your Doritos. He likes goldfish. He's a fan of goldfish, and he apparently likes birdhouses a lot. He likes to just hang out by them because they smell like birds, and he wants to eat a bird because birds smell like chicken, and he loves chicken. Just like I said, we have these fences, so we don't find him at a Kentucky Fried Chicken festival in Kentucky. Now, finally, actually, no, not finally. He has a lot of interesting qualities. Well, let's see. The legs, the tiny little stubs. Now the stubs are supposed to make him look like he's walking on 4 toothpicks. Kind of he uses this to his advantage because his prey underestimates his ability to be fearsome, but when they come towards him, he has the ability to rip their heads off. Isn't that right, fat boy? Oh, yes. And as you can see, we call him the fat boy because he's slightly fat. Now, let me talk about the behavior of the fat boy. Now, the fat boy, can sometimes be called a cog. Now, do you know what that means? It's the variety of cat mixed with dog, and you see, he knows what I'm talking about. He knows he's being targeted right now. Now, let me show you something. Sometimes what a good fat boy will do is he'll just sit on this couch right here all day, And all he'll do is he'll sit on this couch, and if something walks by in the vicinity, in his range, in his visible range, he will attack so fearsomely that anything across the street will automatically wet their pants. Yep. He's definitely a terrifying animal. Yeah. Especially when he gets the fangs. The fangs he uses not much. He uses them for intimidation. Intimidation strategies, right, Scruff? Yeah. And sometimes eating. He likes to eat a lot. That's why we call him the fat boy. See, he's thick. He's the thickest. He's thicker than a neutron star, in fact. And and that's saying something, because a neutron star is basically one of the thickest things in the known universe. That means this boy is literally the thickest thing of all time. And he uses this thickness to look extra fat so that he can intimidate his prey more, because, let's be honest, if he was a skinny stick, he wouldn't be intimidating. But with this ultimate thickness right here, he is a powerhouse. He is One Punch Man. You see, do you see the muscles on these sticks right here? Yeah, he's able to punch through solid iron, 4 inches thick. Yeah, he's something else, honestly. He's something else. Well, that was enough for the Scruff Boy anatomy, and I really hope you enjoyed. Like and subscribe, and I will make sure that I make more anatomy videos of the Fat Boy, or the... That, I forgot, is another technique that the Scruff Boy uses, as he uses his growling as another intimidation technique. You see, this guy mostly... he does do the occasional decapitation of his prey, but mostly what he does, he's an intimidation creature. He uses the growling, the thickness, and the teeth to be the ultimate intimidation machine. He once took down an entire army by simply baring his teeth and growling. He is truly intimidating, yeah. He's only about a foot and a half tall, and yet he is a thickness intimidation powerhouse. He is more terrifying than the Incredible Hulk and Venom combined. Anyway, like and subscribe again, and I hope you enjoyed this. I will make sure to create more videos.